职业生涯20大精彩操作。
There was the dodge from the E, then there was the Sterax shield.
Does he know? Does he know he's going in? Down to half mana. That can be big. Fudge flashes away. They're looking to turn this onto ShowMaker.
What?
He still kills him off. Now
He's gonna kill
can they
them both.
lock him down? He's looking for the double. ShowMaker gets in, gets stunned, but there's Vulcan low. Killers coming in from Sven as well. ShowMaker down, he gets the double.
Late game Kassadin is what you're looking at right now. It required 4 people from Cloud9 to actually kill ShowMaker, but we just saw how difficult it is to flip a Baron against this team. So let's have a quick look back at ShowMaker here. He does damage. Yeah, he's stacking up the ult.
The thing is, Fudge does everything right. Dodges,
yeah, he does everything he
jumps in.
But the cooldown on the ultimate at this point in the game is just so low. And you can just see his... It's just the stacking ultimate when you're able to land at a stopwatch, stopwatch! It's everywhere!
Stand behind Baron, that's not good.
No killer instinct here, but we have ShowMaker, and we all know what Ryze can do in this kind of situation. Here he goes! Gonna put up some big numbers, trying to nuke people behind the Baron, and there it is! They just grouped up for it like fish in a barrel. And there is nothing they can do to get away. They flash over the wall. ShowMaker's like, yeah, good job, guys. Thanks for the big damage numbers.
PSG starting to get into position, but these are 2 inhibitors down, right? They are certainly on the clock. Damwon, they do find 1 knock up there onto River. Hanabi, it's out of the way with the Stride Breaker, and Damwon will be able to lock down this Ocean.
What? Oh, ShowMaker!
Make a 3-man stun yet again into the wall as Khan gets on in there as well. Ghost is legendary. Gonna grab himself a double kill as River's gonna have to flash that wall and does so immediately.
不是，等一下。
Grab himself into the wall as Khan gets on in there as well. Ghost is legendary. Gonna grab himself a double kill as River's gonna have to flash.
队友，你妈还在这儿呢，你就已经跑到这儿了？
Flash that wall and does so
你就能跑这么快？
immediately. Off to the backside, not sure whether he's in flanking position just yet as Condemn gets Canyon out of the way. It is going to be Arthur that secures it as the Eye of the Herald comes down. Voodoo finds his way into the back, goes eliminated with the Dawning Shadow Death. Now in the back of the Thunderdome as Khan gets himself out of there immediately. And the Eye is going to be secured. Devastating smash, not quite going to land there. Khan is stunned up for a second. Canyon lying in wait now as Voodoo doesn't have his R button. Of course. Pressed it a while ago. How do they all just seem to connect so perfectly as Death? With the flash after the portal jump and just says goodbye to Death.
As Ghost is looking like he wants to actually shove in mid-wave, but okay, for some unholy reason, T1 starting Mountain.
T1 Teddy. T1 Closer.
Oh, they're looking at turn on Tanuguri. That's not going to pan out. Nice amount of poke damage already coming out here from Damwon.
There's so much poke with Twisted Fate, Lilia, and Ezreal. And Nuguri, oh, T1, they have to concede this, I think.
Oh, they're going for it, and the spike goes the way of the Lilia. So trying to fight now, the knockup on the barrel will be good, but they actually don't even kill the Lilia. He's going to get away as Nuguri here in the Death Realm. Damwon looking to re-engage. ShowMaker going around the right side. He's going to fight Teddy, and down he goes, and this will be a massacre by Damwon over T1. They funnel them into the Drake pit.
Now, I was mentioning they should just concede it. They're on very low HP values, and this angle of a fight is way too favorable for Damwon. Even if Beryl goes down there, what does it really do? Because take a look at Leona for the remainder of this fight. She's not doing anything. Pretty much nothing. Twisted Fate just has so much value, and when Camille comes out of the Death Realm, she's pretty hungry for some kills.
They knew where their bread was buttered. They're like, okay, if we can get Infernal Soul, we're probably going to win this game regardless of what happens. But they didn't have a lot of vision around the Baron. They were not able to quite get the engage they were looking for. And now, after that fight, Damwon took away all those control boards. And now what are you going to do? The Encore's going to come in. This time, Canyon in a bit of trouble. ShowMaker trying to help him out. The flash coming in, and now Owners getting into that back line. Will he have the reset? Look at this Viego go wild now. That ShowMaker gonna take down his GA.
He's got a res, yeah.
And the poke is here. It's still here for the side of Damwon. The volleys rather are coming out from the S. And Maker says, okay guys, let's just go and burst down the dragon.
They've got control wards. They can control this vision and this choke point.
The poke comes in, but again at the same time, it's like you're on the opposite opposite side of this poke. They're just trying to get the smite down on time and with it coming in, but ShowMaker has damage, and he takes out 2, but the Infernal Soul will go the way of T1. Can Owner and Kana salvage it? No!
什么时候才能看到这样的ShowMaker?
And they're teleporting to try to end the game! Espano is desperate, but then remembers that Stopwatch is a green rune that everybody should take.
Oh, Noguri doing his inting thing once again, has all of his grip built up. He's inside the Death Realm, I believe, as he steps into the brush, and Smep has to get the heck out of there. Noguri somehow survives. Smep certainly. To double kill the Kassadin. The triple kill. Could it be the Penta? Quadro comes down, and now Bono should be giving over. ShowMaker's pentakill as he charges up the Rift Walk. Rank 1 in Korean solo queue, and now rank 1 in mid lane pentakills for LCK Summer.
记住，这个男人叫ShowMaker，他不叫
타릭 노플. 천천히 봐, 천천히 봐. 무조건 이겨, 무조건 이겨, 무조건 이겨.
We're definitely going to win. Definitely going to win. Take it slowly.
펜타킬, 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 펜타킬.
You guys can understand now.
아우!
That's a happy
哎，看许哥职业生涯吧。
on your screen.
Yeah.
Jet. I only hear intelligence. As ShowMaker can't find the chain, but now that he's paired with the Yuumi, it feels like he's been unlocked, and inner turret now is just going to get taken down. Looks like Flamengo, not a lot of options as far as that. And look at the dive forward. Shrimp is going to go golden, but do Flamengo have an answer? The answer's no so far as ShowMaker throws his way forward. Canyon gets a kick onto BRTT to answer the ultimate he threw, and now ShowMaker dives in again. Another kill onto the bike, who's just out of the death chamber, and then goes straight back in. Noguri secures the one onto Goku, and now Damwon, they could do anything. They've decided that it's Baron time as Robo, oh no, the Realm Warp right on top of an Aurelia. That's going to be that. BRTT has respawned, so no ace, but still Damwon moved to the Baron. Well, now Damwon here trying to get towards this pit. Cannon Barrage does come down, but Canyon pushed out of the fight already, and the Elder is taken by KT. Khan also not able to eat enough oranges here by the looks of things. He's going to fall sleepy, and he's going to be taken down. Very, very squishy with that switch over to the Gale Force instead of his shield bow that he had earlier. Just wanted to give himself the mobility, and unfortunately, it looks like Damwon Kia may have lost out. It is going to be Yukao being taken down here. ShowMaker trying to run. Oh my goodness, the passive doing so much work. But Scatter the Weak as well as the Orb is going to take down the Thresh. But look at this, there's going to be some very angry dragons coming over towards ShowMaker if Doran can finally hit an ability. Oh my god, that was actually such high value. And that's going to finally be the dragon coming down. And I believe KT, in a 50-minute game, have finally taken the victory.
Fine, I'm still winning the trades. I don't really care. But now I have your Ghost. Meanwhile, KT on the bottom side of the map. Gonna look to try to 4v4 on the Chemtech Drake. This one could get pretty dicey as Lucid not even gonna go for it. It's a big sweep from the side of ShowMaker, and now the AoE damage is coming on in, and it's all coming up DK in this fight is now Barrel very deep in this one, and he will obviously be taken out eventually. Question is to who? Yeah, they're just gonna give it over to ShowMaker. A massive win for DK in the play.
As we'll watch ShowMaker's Emperor's Divide here as well, as the dragon is secured. He has a flank angle. KT think they can just kite back through Banana, but he says no and dumps them all into the waiting arms of his carries. Lucid will, of course, go ahead and give this kill.
This kill for me.
Just saying, just take it, take it. And
he gets it anyway.
Mid lane's even, bot laners are even as well, but still, Shen doesn't have that rank 2 and Stand United.
Yeah, that's actually a big deal. He's now walking towards the dragon as
down to half health.
Doesn't really want to be taken. Spear's going to land on the carrier. Goes ShowMaker, gets into his trap, Goes going to get executed, and it's going to be a perfect execution. I love watching this guy as a Kali. Quadra-kill, and Chovy's like, nah, I'm back to the mid lane.
I mean, just look at how they build up the structure. The game was already over when ShowMaker landed on Pyoche.
And ShowMaker goes in on a Pyoche. 34 HP remaining on the dragon. ShowMaker goes in. And I mean, there's nothing you can do.
Ning fancies himself a fight. Here comes Rookie. Shockwave is available. Looking at flashes. Canyon and Nuguri got them up. No Hemoplague. It was used. The Sanguine Pool will buy some time. Looking for the Shockwave. Hopefully it's not a sombrero. The hammer knocks Nuguri backwards. Rookie holds onto the trigger for now. Gets the Shockwave only onto Canyon, but the Shock Blast does not ball target. Ning goes in. Finally gets one, but ShowMaker gets an instant reply. Now the Shy gets blown up by ShowMaker, who is putting on a show. Rookie has no mana, and he holds on to the flash. Triple for ShowMaker.
And this is ShowMaker's point of view. He's just looking at all these cooldowns. He sees Shockwave burn. He sees Rek'Sai diving under the tower. The classic Ning go 1 for 1 there as the jungler. And he's got his eyes set. Because of that extra ward up in the side brush on these very easy kills to clean up. He hits every single shuriken. He hit the tip of the ultimate there to pick up the kill.
你先歇会儿。